Sadie, at 4 years old, was expounding on God, the power of the blood of Christ. She's just talking, and somebody just had a cell phone there, and it was catching her talk. She went from 4 years old. By the time she got to be 10 years old, I mean, she was a
yeah.
I looked in my Bible, and I said, let me just see what this young girl's all about. Because at 4 years old, when you hear a 4-year-old child, speaking about God to the extent she was, I mean, it was just coming out of her. She was not coached. She was not trained to do that, but she just started, the word for it is prophesying.
Yeah.
And I listened to that, and she was there on the little blurb I saw, and now she's about, what would you say, 22?
Stay away from numbers. She's past 20.
Past 20, has a child, but now...
How old is she, Al?
Now...
25, probably.
She goes nationwide.
She's about 25, yeah.
Now, I looked at it, and I said, Willie and Corey didn't train her that way. There's other daughters they have, but this one, I mean, goes around prophesying. So it reminded me of the 4 daughters, I think it was 4 of them, that 4 daughters, who was it, Philip, in the book of Acts that prophesied? Philip the evangelist had 4 girls, and they all did that. So I just listened to it, and...
She's 24. Is it bad that
I was literally amazed by her saying what she was saying. I mean,
yeah. I noticed that when she was a kid. How
do you explain that?
You know, as a believer, Phil,
I don't want to read more into it than it is, but I'm
going to give you my explanation. I think that I watched her grow up, and I just think she just had a special gift from our Heavenly Father that she was going to proclaim. That's why I was never shocked at her success.
It was almost like, well, somebody bound to be coaching that little girl and brainwashed her. No.
She came out saying she was gonna be God's spokeswoman, and she has been ever since.
And now she's 24 years old. But now, if you want a sermon, just ask this young girl, and she happens to be my granddaughter, but I will have to admit, I've never seen anything like that. Not since I've been on planet Earth.
Yeah, I'm not
seeing a woman, a girl that young. Huh?
I got an irony for you. So we're driving home 3 weeks ago, the last time I preached at WFR. I'm driving home, so I have Pearl, my 4-year-old granddaughter. So now this is your great-granddaughter. She's sitting in the back seat. BK's my sidekick, so she's riding shotgun. And all of a sudden, I hear her back there in the back, and she is letting loose about the devil, and God is the best in all eternity. And so I hear her, so BK starts filming her. And, of course, I'm like, amen, sister.
How old is she?
4 years old.
You mean there's another one coming?
I'm telling you, I mean, I was shocked because I was like thinking, where? So I said, where did you hear all this stuff you're saying? And she said, well, I was in Bible Hour today, but she took Bible Hour to another level. But I've got it recorded. I'll show it to you. It's another. I thought about the Sadie video because I thought, well, and look, it wasn't. I didn't prompt it. She's just in the back seat of the truck, and off she goes. And man,
she wasn't being coached.
No, she talked about the universe. She talked about the devil. She don't ever trust him, and God he'll be faithful to the end. I mean, she had some good thoughts in there.
Yeah, people would say, "Oh, they probably would go the brainwash," but I didn't know that. But I know Sadie's one of the best people I know, family or not. I mean, she is a character-driven, integrity, great, humble spokesman for the Lord. She does a lot of good things. And it seems like she's been doing that since a very small age, so I'll agree with that.